shovel-nosed guitarfish. It's not the typical species we're after out there, or I've never taken one myself, but this one was just absolutely massive, and some of my friends catch them and eat them, and I heard they're really good eating. And I don't know, I just took the shot instinctually and got a really big one. I think this is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen, or any of my friends, so we're gonna measure it and see the weight. The record is 5 feet 1 inches and something like 30 pounds, I believe. So it measures from nose down to the tail. All right, so this thing taped out at 53 1/4 inches. The current record is 5 feet and 1 inch at 40 pounds. So now we're gonna measure this, or weigh this thing in. We're gonna set this guy gently in there and try and get a semi-official weight. Hold on, let me, it's really not centered at all, Chris, 1 second. I'm gonna drop him in this way. Okay, there we go. That should be a little more on track. It's not gonna get it right, but we're guessing he's in the, how many pounds would you guys guess?
How many guys?
Yeah, we're gonna lay it on this thing. I'm sure lay it directly on there. Okay, so that's at 20 pounds. Let's just see how much we might put the other half of the body on there. Is another 15 or 20. We're gonna call it 40. It's just impossible to get a weight on this without a drop scale, but it's at least 40 or 50 pounds. .3-inch, 50-pound guitar fish that we speared yesterday, and we're going to attempt to do a proper fillet job on this guy. All right, you ready, Chris? I'm feeling the majority of his muscles, right, and his back strap. You see that? You can see the muscles. See that fiber? I think that's muscle fiber. You see those fibers running? So what I'm going to try and do is feel them out a little bit before I make my cuts to see, you know, where's the big loin that I want to avoid not hitting in too much. So it's pretty much this area. I'm trying to remove from this area forward. I can feel. I'm going to feel underneath. He's huge, so I'm going to feel underneath and see what we got. Yeah, just bony structure. So we're going to try and remove this whole plate here. Thank you so much, Awa, and thank you so much, Skate. Guitarfish. This is a male. You can see the thorns here on his back. I believe that indicates he's a male. It's very strong and rough. It's actually really cool. It's like I would compare it to a diamond blade edge on a grinder. It's awesome. All right, here goes the first cut. I'm gonna bring this right here, Chris, and go crazy. We're gonna feel his muscles again. Make sure we're hitting the right spots here before these cuts and guts start flying. I'm gonna curve it this way because I can feel that that's where it's wanting to go without cutting too much into this loin area. That's good. Okay. All right. Are you still rolling?
Yeah, I'm still rolling.
All right, we're gonna try and do a similar cut like that on this side. I'm left-handed with a knife, so this is gonna be a little more awkward, but trust it, it's gonna happen, right? Feel it out. I'm gonna go with the left hand, hop on this other side. So this is feeling not so bad. All right, there we go. So we got the majority of the wings cut here, and I'm going to break it at the spine near the head like I saw in the video. So I'm just gonna keep running this up here. Would you mind asking my dad for a rag? Yeah, thank you. All right, cut for a second. Okay, so We're gonna try and move this. We're gonna have to cut a little more. I don't want to fuck that up, so let's just do this like this right here. Alright, we're gonna go on this side. I'm gonna bring this, lift this up like this. And we're gonna cut down to that head. We're trying to get this initial head removed. Easier to work once we got this out of the way. Okay, so we just about got the head removed here. A couple more cuts right here. Can I get that rag for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. One more cut through here. So we've now removed the majority of the head and skates. So we're gonna see what kind of meat we can get. Look at, if you see here on the other side, Chris, will you come?
Yeah.
Come on, back where you were. Okay. If you see here, this is gonna be the skate meat and the wings. It looks just as quality as any other meat. So there's no reason why we shouldn't make an effort to get it out. But we're gonna continue down getting the guts and things removed here. Skate muscle around to here. Ready? Based on what I feel. It's the first time doing this, but I feel it. Feel where to go to get some majority of these guts away and have just a meat from the skate. Perfect. Much better looking. Alright. Wow. Zero waste. Look at that. All the way up to his face where the collagen begins from his very thick. Okay, Tris, so I'm gonna do the other side of that now. Alright, so we've removed this half of the shovel nose skate. You can see this very fine quality white meat here, no guts around. And so what you want to do is you feel the hard shovel nose, right? There's obviously no meat here. There's a little bit of a collagen feeling stuff right here. It gets real hard and a little bit dense like cartilagey. But right here you can feel that this is definitely the meat of the skate. And I'm going to feel up this muscle up to here, and I'm feeling around this rib cage and his, what would be his gills, I'm guessing. And we're going to start a cut here and work it our way down from the front, just we did on this one here. So I felt the muscle here and I did a little curve in. I went straight in and then started my curve. And I'm gonna hang this off the side as I did. And so I can really let the knife go down all the way through with these cuts here. Here we go on that side, it's probably easier. All right, so would you come over here and just put one finger like right here so it doesn't slip? All right. So I'm gonna feel this skate before I just start cutting away like an idiot. I'm feeling where I feel the majority of the meat. I'm looking at what I did on the other side and know that I want to hit that same kind of line. So we're gonna do a curve and follow the bone structure. So I get here and we're gonna curve it back around. Let's see. Alright, you cut for a second? You're good. You can wash your hands really quick right now. Right there's the hose thing. Okay, so I need to keep running with it. I almost got it. Too much of this bone thing here. Okay, ready, Chris? Roll. cut. Keep going, get the cartilage here, and then your knife will find where it needs to go to get the rest of the wing off. It's just right. This could be the hardest part of doing this skate. Just getting these wings off like we just did. All right. So that was obviously a little bit uneven, but I can get that. A little bit of meat here. But that's the majority of the meat off the skate of the shovel nose guitar fish. So this is just a hard plate. We got lots of collagen, and then we got the gills and the lungs, and then these big hard bones that I was battling to get through to remove the rest of the meat on the skate. Okay, so after you cut the head off, we're gonna lean the body over the table and cut the belly through, and you just do a little bit of cutting and the intestines will come out, but all this is going in the trash because I'm not eating any of that. It's not eggs, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. All right, next is the body and the loins. Will you set those steaks on the ice?
Yeah.
Those are clean. I'll rinse them over. See now. They're fully clean. These are like the steaks I got from the wings of the red. I cut off all the other small
Take
parts.
the ice out and dump it in, or just something like that.
Here, Chris, grab that. All right, so we're down here to the last back strap and tail loin of the shovel nose guitar fish I got. This thing started about 5 feet long, 50 pounds. We worked it down to this beautiful loin. Look at that. That looks much similar to, I'd say, a swordfish. Look at that marbling. Not a ton of fat, but it's just a high quality white meat. You can see looks much similar to white sea bass and or halibut. Looks like no shark, or I've never killed a ray personally, but this is a guitar fish, but it's like a shark and a ray. But the meat is not like a shark's meat. It's more of a fish, I'd say, for sure. All right, well, we're gonna keep courting this out. We've removed the fins, removed the tail, removed the body, removed the skates, and now we're just gonna keep working our way up here. Probably gonna do some backstrap cut. So this is getting near the back of the tail where the meat's gonna start to get a little firmer. So we're just gonna probably, this is really firm in the back here. I'm gonna run my knife down this and just see what turns up. You want your knife right along that bone so we're not wasting any meat. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw the guy leaving the skin on and he would roll it. But look at that, we're definitely not gonna waste that. This is a great loins there. Yeah, but near the back, even if it gets to the back, it's still good. But I'm definitely gonna want to try and remove this skin, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm trying to keep this fish iced down and finish off the rest of this before I get all technical. All right, we're just gonna cut down the spine and avoid these thorns here and try and stay right there with the spine. You don't want to fuck this up. Get this nice and straight before I continue here. Right along that line, the thorn back. That's what identifies this fish as a male too, is these thorns on the back. Seeing what we're working with. Okay, I gotta get through and around that T-bone and then cut back in. Oh, look at that move. Gonna cut through that. Okay, perfect. We're just trying to get back into that area. That's pretty tough there, but that's just pure white meat. So I'm gonna make a small incision. Keep roll with the punches here. And now that I got this initial cut, I think I can try and start running this back again. Am I going down? Perfect, okay. Straight back, fuck it. All right, you with me, Chris? Final cut here. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. All right, ready? So this is gonna be the main back left loin. It's the most important part of this fish. Probably this. This will feed me for a week or two, and many people. Smells fresh as any other fish. I got a picture of this. I don't know the quality of the belly meat on these things or the spine, yada yada, so I'm not gonna make a tutorial out of this, but my dog is gonna love it. All right, there we go. The last loin here. Boom. So we're gonna ice this fish down before we skin it and process it down anymore. But that was a quick, not very quick, but huge guitar nose shovel nose guitar fish. Sorry, I'm tired. And we're going to now process it down a little more and eat it. But yeah, here's the last cut, the spine. Here's a little bit of the meat that we got off the spine. Use that for fish bait. But yeah, great fish, great looking meat. It appears like this is gonna be a good feast. All right, cool.
I'll be yours with mine, just to have. If the moon never rises, I could live just like sky, just as long be there.
Yeah, I guess now we're in lockdown, but